What's up guys, hitting you with a full installation video, all the parts that come along with it, as well as all the features that come along with this inflatable hot tub. So here you've got all the components straight out of the box, obviously excluding the spa itself. And an up close look, this is a floor mat. You've got your storage bag, you've got 6 pool filters and the filter covers as well. You can remove the covers and these filters screw on inside the spa itself, and I'll show you what that looks like here in just a minute. You've got your inflatable lid, your spa cover that goes on top of that, your inflation hose here, and then your spanner tool as well, 2 different patches in their different colors, and an adapter. And then also it comes with these really nifty keys, and they're called child safety keys, and I'll show you how these work too. First things first, you've got 2 options to pump this thing up. The first and preferred, you want to take this provided hose, unscrew this cap just under the control panel, twist this into place, and then you're going to take the skinny side, unscrew this bottom cap, push this in until it goes all the way in, and then you've got this long power cord coming out the back side that you want to hook into a reliable electrical outlet. Push this reset button, push this bubble button on the control panel, and this piping here is going to automatically pump up the hot tub on its own. And then if you want to manually pump it up, you've got this option here. You can unscrew that cap, take your own pump, and pump it up that way. I threw this mat down underneath the tub just to cover that area, and it's also nice for a non-slip barrier. Here on the inside of the hot tub, this is your drain. This is the plug that comes along with it, so you want to make sure that's nice and secure. And if you do want to drain it, you pull that, you untwist that front bottom part where you're pumping air into it, and that's where it's going to drain out of. And then you want to put your cover on your filter and pop this off, screw on that filter. Next, you want to fill this up with your hose water or preheated water, and preheated water is recommended. I'm just using my hose water, and so I'm going to have to be a little more patient as it heats. I'm going to fill this up in between the minimum and maximum lines, which are on the side of the tub. And then this is an inflatable cover that I showed you earlier, and I pumped it up. And so this is just going to sit, as you can see, on the inside of the tub up on top of the water, and it's going to help keep it insulated and keep that water warm once it's heated up. I also want to show you what the cover looks like on. So as you can see, it fits nice and snug, and then you've got all these clips here that you can clip it onto place, and you can also cinch it down nice and tight. Same thing with this side, clip it into place and cinch it down nice and tight. And there are 2 clips on each side. So 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 on this side. So this is not going to go anywhere. These keys, as shown earlier, are for locking these clips on the cover into place. So right now it's unlocked, and you can just squeeze the sides and unlock it. But if you want to lock it into place, you take that key, twist it all the way, and it locks it down so you can't open it up. Once you get it fully filled with water in between that maximum and minimum line on the side, this is what your control panel looks like. So this filter button here is going to activate the spa's water circulation, which repeatedly passes water through that filter cartridge. When the light's on, you know it's on. Click it again if you want to turn it off. This heater button is going to activate the spa's heating system, which will automatically kick in that filter button because it has to be filtering while it's heating. And then if you want to set the temp to what you want it to heat to, that's where this button comes in handy. And these arrows are going to set that target temperature. You can set it all the way up to 104, or if you don't want it heated that much, you can turn it down. Last but not least, you've got this bubble button, and it's really, really neat. When you click it, it automatically activates the bubbles in the spa. And one more quick view of that bubble button. If you're wondering how it heats, it's got that little heating mechanism there. You've got my filter, my drain. There's another spot for a second filter here. And then as mentioned, on the other side of the drain, down below here, this is where it's going to drain out of. And that is it, my friends. Very easy to install, very straightforward. Now I'm going to throw that insulated cover as well as the other cover on, buckle it tight, and let this thing heat up.